Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in Shanghai at Breakbulk China with our first speaker, Mark Yong, Director of BMT Asia Pacific. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Leslie.
Now, I understand that you covered a lot of ground around port development in Southeast Asia and in this area as well. So give us some high points of what you had to tell the audience this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Leslie, and thank you again for the opportunity. Where we see opportunities are urbanization, the population. Actually, Asia has lots of young population, and also the rising middle class. And in terms of opportunities for Breakbulk, we see lots of port developments. There's lots of greenfield port developments, and that's driving lots of activities there. Also in terms of infrastructure as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of things to cover.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So as far as port development goes, where is that happening?
Okay, where do I start? We start off with the one which is static, like Singapore. They're actually relocating, they're building a new port facility in Tuas. There's going to be a new port in Malacca, in Malaysia, West Malaysia, further south from Port Klang. And you can see spots of activities in Cambodia, Myanmar, lots of river ports. The big ones are in Indonesia. You have the new port Kalibaru. I mentioned also another one, which is Patimbang Port. It's funded by the Japanese, and this to support a lot of the industry base in the hinterland of Java. And also I talked about the Indonesian Olympics, which will happen 2020 in island of Papua. It's next to Papua New Guinea. And this is where the government of Indonesia wants to rebalance the economy. Because 50% of the GDP is in Java Island, so they're moving lots of things into Papua and other islands. Indonesia has 17,000 islands. So you think of one port per island, you have 17,000 ports.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And also East Malaysia, you have Sepangga Bay in Sabah. They are now moving ahead to expand their port, and they want to make it a regional hub for the southern Philippines, bit of island of Borneo, and northern part of Indonesia. So these are the hyper activities.
All right.
A lot to talk about.
Yeah,
so.
there is a lot, 17,000 ports. But what about China? How is China involved in this?
Oh, very good question. China is everywhere. They call it the Itai Ilu, the One Belt, One Road. They're investing in Kuantan. You just take, for example, Malaysia as example. Kuantan Port, they're investing. They're driving the investment in Malacca. They're very aggressive into expanding into some parts of East Malaysia as well. And they've just taken over operating the port of Muara in Brunei. And they're looking very carefully at certain infrastructure developments in Indonesia, power generation as well. And I can go on forever. In Myanmar as well, lots of Chinese there as well, so oil and gas and also port infrastructure. So road as well. Yeah.
Yes, so it sounds to me like you're very optimistic for project cargo opportunities, not only in China but throughout Southeast Asia.
Absolutely. The way I see the world or see development, first you have flights. People going to see where there are opportunities, so the flights become full. Then you see people need consumer goods, so they bring in container ships. Then they say, but we need bigger roads, we need more infrastructure. Then this way the opportunities for breakbulk cargo. So I see this things in sequence. So airlines, flights, people, container ships, small container ships, then breakbulk cargo. That's how it happens.
All right, excellent. That's a great perspective, and we appreciate you sharing that with us.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, a pleasure. Yeah.